We have to be live, man. We have to be live. Oh, my mic's fallen backwards down my top. Everything says we're live, but I think it just took a little bit of extra time to buffer because we're streaming in 1440p. Now, are we, like, am I here? I feel like I'm taking crazy fucking... We're here, right? Everything's okay, right? Oh my God, I just... Will! What's up, Will? Oh, I don't know why. It just, like, it took so long to update, like, on all the other stuff, like, behind, you know, like the YouTube studio. I'm like, it's definitely showing on a tablet that we're live, nothing on the back end. Hi, everyone. Man, I feel, honestly, I feel so carved out because I had a massive Nando's, right? And if you guys are in the US, I'm sure you probably have heard of Nando's, but it's in the food channel. Mate, the profanity buzzer is lagging. I'm still working on the timing, okay? Because, you know, blah, 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 you know, but I'm working on it. Anyway, had a massive Nando's and I've just crashed. I'm like, crashed. So I need you guys to get me hyped up tonight. That's what I need. I need Friday night. Is it Friday or Saturday? It's Friday. Feels so weird. Normally we're Saturday nights and then Hutch is here on a Saturday night. How you doing, Will Fox? Are you all right, mate? Are you all right? D Rich, look at this. Whoa! 1.9 of latency. Well, let's see what the Are we 1440p as well with that kind of latency? That would be sweet. Let's just put something on. Get us moving here. Let's get some tracks. Oof. Hello, Brad. Okay, Chris, we got 1440p. Kiesel Guitars is here, look at that! Come on, troll. You know the preset, I wanted to tell you guys what preset it is, but I can just tell you manually. This preset is called Sinister 2. Absolutely will. You'll have to get PolyChrome DSP as well. This is absolutely true. You get all of it. This is a cool track. This preset is called What's that preset called? I'm going to try and tell you guys some of these presets as I jam out until I work out how to automatically add them. This preset is called Epic Solo. Oh, thank you, Will. That's a fun one. That's a nice one. I just Googled that on YouTube. Well, searched that on YouTube just 5 minutes before we began. Epic synthwave backing track in A minor. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So yeah, that was Sinister 2. That's this preset here. Hey Nathan, good to see you, mate. And this is Epic Solo. Big reverb. Oh, big reverb, terrible notes, but it's okay. It's okay, we're live. Lovely to see you, Nathan. Joey is here as well. Lovely to see you too, mate. Trying to get my PolyChrome to do Van Halen sounds. McRocklin took my advice. I will find a preset that does that. You can definitely get that more pushed amp feeling. Yes, I remember replying to your comment, and I think I know a couple of presets. Zenfully, Thomas, I just purchased PolyChrome DSP yesterday. Good times. Mate, thank you so much. Thank you so much. The intro offer is ending pretty soon, guys. So if you haven't already picked it up, polychromedsp.com, all the tones that I'm using today, one single plugin, nothing more, just that. And speaking of people that rock, look at that. We have JB here, another wild man. Lovely to see him. What's the guitar below the crackle? That's my OSIRIS, but we can't talk too much about that guitar right now. By the way, how's the mic? How's the mic? Is the mic all right? Is the mic all right? All right. I don't know why I'm turning Scottish. Thomas is rocking multiple endorsements tonight. Oh, yes. I'm doing the forbidden thing, mixing an Under Armour top with a Nike T-shirt. I mean, who's all right with that? Are you guys all right with that? Some people just need to think that's a step too far. You know, I've got Adidas trainers on. These are the original OG stream trainers. I have 3 pairs of streaming trainers. These are the OG pair. But these are the narrowest pair, so these are very, very nice for choosing presets. Very easy to stomp on the right buttons, which is always good. I like that, Monsieur Chillington. That's very nice. I love that. I love the new album. I got My Little Bro into music. Oh man, thank you. That's getting your little bro into music. You know, I used to play basketball with my little bro. We used to listen to mostly drum and bass, and then he got into metal, and he got me into metal, and then I got into hip hop, and then he kind of liked it. You know, it's fun. Yes. Oh no. Yes, Nathan, this is true, but I can't say too much about it. Mike is great. Oh, this is good. 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 Oh, troll, mate, you're driving me mental, mate. You're driving me mental. I'm not even sure what Under Armour is. Oh, mate. Oh, mate. Under Armour, like, is a clothing brand, I guess. You know, this is an Under Armour top, but I got really into Under Armour like about maybe about 6 months ago when I was playing basketball a lot, and I just went absolutely wild on their site. I was going to say hundreds of tops, but it was more like hundreds of pounds. But it was probably more nearer to $1,000 in all honesty. It was just Under Armour arriving all the time. And then I switched brands and got like some other stuff. You know how it goes. Obsessive personalities, that's what we have. Need a full, you know, I think, to be honest, Nathan, there's only one guy that can pull the full Adidas tracksuit off. I've got to be honest. Andy. Andy is the guy, you know? Andy's the guy. This is true. JT knows the Under Armour. Hello, Hellhammer. Good to see you, mate. I'm starting to perk up already, guys. I've got to say, like well, obviously I was feeling completely calmed out. I felt jelly. Do you know that feeling where I was walking around a shopping mall today and I was like, I need a flat white. I need something. So I had a flat white. But normally, if I start like caning the coffee, like I peak and I have a lovely time for about 3 minutes, and then the tears are rolling like 20 minutes later. I'm done in. I'm done in. And I thought like, oh, I don't have much energy tonight. How am I going to go on? But yeah, starting to get there. He was like, what? He was like Hutch after a twirl on the US. I'm not that tall. I'm not that tall. I'm like, you know, 5'10" at a push. But when I was in my teens, I used to play about 10 hours of basketball a day. I was obsessed in basketball. And then I stopped playing, like I stopped playing guitar for 20 years, right? I completely stopped playing guitar for 20 years. And I kind of stopped playing basketball for 20 years. And then a couple of years, well, maybe about a year and a half ago, I started playing basketball a lot, more to get in shape. But then that led to playing indoors, 5-on-5, full court, and it got a little bit intense. And I was seeing people breaking things around them. This is when we were working on PolyChrome DSP, and people were spraying in their wrists, their ankles, their fingers were popping left, right, and center. And I was like, we're launching PolyChrome soon. I can't launch PolyChrome and have no demos, no videos. So I forbidded myself to play basketball indoors with teams and just went along for the practice sessions. But then it's so frustrating, isn't it? Like, how can you see a great pickup game and you want to get in there? So I stopped doing it. So there we go. What music are you playing later? I'm not sure. We're going to jam around a bit. We're going to jam around to some backing tracks. Maybe a little bit of McRocklin Hutch. You know, be some fun stuff. This is true, I think. This is true. This is true. Oh, thank you. Hi, Thomas. PolyChrome DSP is just amazing. There we go. Very, very nice. Thank you. Hutch isn't the same off the chocolate. You know, he's yeah. Thank you, mate. Mate, I sometimes don't feel it. I don't feel it, Will, but having said that, I have been cranking it out at the gym. Two months ago, started the gym sessions, been enjoying it. Before that, I was running 3-4 days a week, was enjoying that, but then started getting knee pains. So I'm like, go to the gym. Just do that. Oh, that's good. Oh, this is good. Of course, absolutely. If anyone has any questions on PolyChrome DSP, drop them in the chat. If you want to join, Chili's just put the dedicated Discord. So if this video, the stream is, you know, over, you can always join our Discord. And if you want to join my personal Discord, there we go. Get on there, chat away. I just want to put that down a little bit lower. Yeah, I stopped for 30. Yeah. It takes a while to get back into it. Yeah. Hutch, I don't know where he's hiding today. Somewhere. Maybe that last kebab put him over the edge, killed him. And no, he's definitely alive. He sent me a message. He's definitely alive. I am using the Suite version, and I'm so excited. This Sunday, this class is sold out, it's booked, it's full, but we might do another one in the future. It's the beginning of a 4-course Zoom session. Well, it's a hybrid of Zoom and YouTube. So 1440p YouTube stream with a Zoom session. I might change the Zoom part of it to Ecamm's guest feature so we can all interact, but it's going to be a 4-part series on recording, getting creative with your audio, mixing, and also mastering and just the final production. So I'm really, really excited. Just a 5-man squad on this, so it's nice and intimate. And I've got to say, I'm buzzing because I love working on things that make my production faster. So when I go from idea to something that is like almost a full constructed song, and we just started off with one audio track, you know, I love that progression and the workflow and trying to be as like optimized as possible, but still being creative. So this is going to be so much fun. This is going to be from this Sunday. I'm really excited for that. Spectrum, I haven't played that in such a long time. I will try my best. Yeah. I would love to hear your favorite edge tone on that. I wonder if I have some edge tones. Let's have a listen. This is the sound, I think this one is called Little Giant or something like that, that was used in the breakdown. And you can hear in the background, it's using a little bit of the synth oct. Let me see if I can show you how the sound is put together. Honestly, it's so nice to play. It's really, really cool. And by the way, this is a feature release version that I'm using today. I'm going to screen share and show you because we now have a really, really slick tuner. So let me show you what this looks like. Yeah, it is. Oh, sorry, it's called Gentle Giant 2. So let me show you. So this is using the Edge amp, but it's also using 2 overdrives. So that's the thing with the Edge amp. You can really get playful with it and get unexpected sounds. If we turn both of those drives off, you can hear it's very, very gentle now, but with those 2 stacked drives, yeah, you've got to be able to resize that UI. And of course, new button, which you guys will be getting very, very soon, and it's a tuner. Now it's cool because you can go dry, or you can mute it, whatever you prefer. And it is a very, very, you can see that I'm a little bit flat. Very, very accurate tuner as well. So this will be in a very, very, well, an update coming your way very, very soon. But yeah, Gentle Giant is a lovely preset. I really, really like that. And you can hear that it's got a big amount of reverb from space if we turn that off. So yeah, it's a really, really nice preset. Spectrum, let me see if I have that track. I guarantee I won't be able to play all of the lines, but I'll give it a shot. I will give it a shot. If I can find it. I always say that. Let's jump over here. By the way, brand new setup today. All of the cameras are running in complete S-Log mode, S-Log 3. So if we strip away the color science now, boom! This is what it looks like straight out the camera. Bang! Boom! Bang! What do you think? Thoughts on sleep toking? I don't know what sleep toking is. Sounds like something you would take. when you want a sleep token. Spectrum. S-Log. S-Log is a very, very flat. Thank you, Will. It is. It's getting there. It's getting there. S-Log is a very, very flat profile because, you know, Sony cameras, Canon cameras, you know, you might not love their kind of color science, you know. Oh, okay, it's a band. Okay, so this is like a very, very flat look straight out the camera, and this is how it allows you to really dictate the sort of colors in a scene, and then boom. Very, very easy. But this LUT is from quite a heavy setup. It's the same LUT that was used on the PolyChrome DSP launch video, which was shot by a commercial team that have like a bunch of the Sony FX ranges and stuff like that. And I was like, I get those LUTs, they look rather tasty. And they sent them over. So yeah, I was kind of, you know, I had to dial the cameras way, way, way differently because my normal LUTs obviously were for a camera setup that was very, very different. So this is kind of a different approach, but I like it. Let's try this track. Well, that sounds like it's going right from the middle of it. Let's try from the top. Oh, okay, I gotcha. I gotta go like this. Let's try it. Yeah, JT, I will definitely try my very, very best. Thank you. Thank you, mate. It takes a little, you know, it's a big program, it's a big plugin. What's up, Last Ray Ray? Nice to see you, mate. Let's try. Yeah, that's right. The camera is on a, well, this one is. It's on a slider. And the slider has a moving head as well. Yeah, it's been a while since I played this track. I can't really remember. I can't remember all of the lines in this song, so I'm gonna jam. Yo, Harlan. There we go. An improv version of Spectrum. Forgot the song. Here we go. Some of it was hard, trying to remember it, pushing my head. I like the line in that, the string skipping part a lot. Let's turn some of the reverb off here. That's probably one of my favorite parts. Actually, there's another part that comes in, which is just like, you know, proper 90s old school shred. Love those trilly kind of lines. But mostly that was about 75, 80% improv. When's the last time I talked to Vi? A couple of months back or so. Yeah, something like that. Fairly recently. Are you a natural at guitar? Did you take a lot of classes? It's hard to say. The only guitar lessons I ever took was, and thanks for hanging out with us tonight, by the way, as well. This is nice to have you here, Will. It's lovely. Will Fox. If you haven't seen Will on Twitch, by the way, I should go definitely check him out. Very, very, very cool. Very, very cool. And speaking of Twitch, that is one of my announcements tonight. Don't let me forget that. Don't let me forget that. In a moment, we'll get back to that. So yeah, natural on guitar or not. So I mostly took lessons. I'm going to turn off the Discord as well because you can hear it pinging away in the background. I mostly took classical lessons growing up and theory lessons, and all of the electric stuff was mostly watching David Lee Roth, Steve Vai, Hot Licks, and all those kind of classic tapes, excuse me, from back in the day. And then once I got my own electric guitar and an amp that had distortion, it was like, okay, off we go. But yeah, you know, when I was growing up, the first time that I was playing guitar from like the age of 4 to 16, 17, where I stopped playing, I mean, there was no distractions. There was no outside distractions at all. It was 10 hours a day practice, plus rehearsals, plus gigs. That was it, you know? That was the days. Now it's like, it's very difficult to like put that time. There's so many distractions. It's very difficult. Take it to 11. Yane, thank you, mate. Thank you, Brad. Oh, what the hell? Did we turn the The overlays off? Wait there. Let's get the overlays. We need the alerts on. And stream logo. Yeah, I did some Zoom stuff, so I normally turn those things off. There we go. Boom. Now we have alerts. So if anything's happening, anybody's super chatting, anybody's dropping stuff, it'll all come through. Okay. Did somebody say something about Tim Henson and doing something, and would you do? I mean, you know, I like a collab. I like a collab. I really like collabing with my favorite bands, you know, like the Gunship collab. I love that because I was listening to Gunship so much during that time. Same with Calyx and Pilot. I was listening to loads of Calyx. He's a great synthwave artist. And we did a couple of tracks together. Pilot, one of the big, you know, top 5 guys that I was listening to, loved him. Turned out to be a top guy as well. And it was really, really, really cool to do a track with Pilot. So those are the collabs that I really enjoy. Guitar collabs, it could definitely be fun, but like so far, I've got a lot of like satisfaction. Hey, look who's here. Look who's here. Steve Tang, hello. Hello, hello. Joey. Good to see you, mate. All right, let's catch up. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Will. Lovely to have you here, mate. Could there be a community shred collab? Well, so one thing I was going to say is, hey, 58 likes. I wonder, can we get the likes? What can we get it up to? What can we get it up to? 75? Do you think we can get it up to 75? I don't know. Be a man. Be a man. So, stream-wise, I'm really excited because I want to bring you guys more often onto the stream, kind of like we used to, and I want to have challenges in a really fun way. And I was thinking about this, and then I was thinking about the stream in the whole, because I am looking to stream probably somewhere in the region of double the hours. There's one stream that I did 1 or 2 times, and I really had so much fun doing it, and that was the shred workouts. And I can tell you that we're going to be doing shred workouts. We're going to be doing the guest stuff where you guys get to come on the stream, and some other stuff, which I'm really, really excited for as well. So a little bit more variation, some shred club stuff, and this kind of chilled in the studio vibes and stuff as well. McRocklin Hutch stuff, all that stuff. So this is going to be on Twitch from March. So how long we got? Like another week or so in this month? Yeah. So the next stream, I don't know what the date is, but we might have 1 or 2 more streams here on YouTube if we do like McRocklin Hutch stuff or whatever. But from March, all of the streams that I'm talking about, the future streams, are going to be moving back over to Twitch. And we did a test run on there the other day, and fit Twitch fam here. Nice. Well, I think since the last time that we were on Twitch, a lot more people know exactly what Twitch is. When I first started using Twitch a couple of years back, people were like, why don't you stream on YouTube, stream on Facebook, stream there? They just didn't know what the hell Twitch was, in all honesty. But I think a lot has changed since then, and a lot of the features have changed as well. So we are changing from March, and we're going to run over there. And also, at the same time, we're going to introduce some additional streams as well. Hello, Mike. So Michael, no more YouTube streams in that way, but honestly, I know you're used to the website YouTube, but you will find out. The alerts, wait a minute. The alerts were making sounds, but I didn't see anything. That is so weird. But yeah, what? Remember when you did cocaine and went crazy on the shred club scene with your neon headband? Did I do cocaine? Is that what I'm reading? Mate. It must have been some dust off my guitar, mate. Yeah, You'll be back. They always come back. Yes, YouTube community admin. You can be the, listen, YouTube community admin, you can be the new Twitch community admin. How about that? But I will be uploading probably more videos to YouTube. So more regular videos. This is kind of why I was updating the setup. So the new Rodecaster is in place. The stuff straight out of the streams looks, you know, it looks almost like edited, kind of like, you know, stuff. Honestly, we had people miss Twitch when we move over to YouTube, but you'll see it's like the vibe, the community, and the features. It's super easy, you know. And the nice thing is, if you're on mobile, well, it will play in the background if you need to pop out, you need to keep the stream running. We should be sorted out with like the partnership, so we'll have transcoding and all that stuff. So it should be all positive. But Twitch has a really nice way, guest star, of bringing your audience into the stream or onto the stream, and that's what I'm really excited about. You should be able to pause, I'm sure. I'm sure. I was on a Herman Lee stream last night. I'm sure it was there. Unless I was out of my mind. Yanni, I could have been out of my mind. But it was so good to see Herman Lee try PolyChrome DSP last night. You grow up, I know you're like kids, good playing. Oh, thank you, Steve. Yeah, I think I get that. I think I get it. Thank you, mate. Super. The alerts ain't coming through, are they? Unless that's, ooh, before, there we go. Oh, it is, it's working. Ah, you know what it is, guys? So I think the delay is because we're running at 1440p, so some of the things are coming through a little bit later. Anthony, thank you for the super sticker. Lemon character doing shimmy dance moves. Listen, I've got to see this sticker. I've got to see that sticker, and I can confirm that is a lemony character doing a shimmery dance move. That is beautiful. The nicest sticker that I've saw so far today. I'm a sucker for a good super chat sticker. Very nice, thank you, mate. Do you just assume my coding? Huh? Twitch recently changed their exclusive, yes, their exclusive rules, so you might be able to do both at the same time with a combined chat. You know what, I'm not gonna do, yeah, the software that I use, Ecamm, we can put literally 9, 10, 11, 12. You can keep adding accounts, and we have gigabit up and down internet here. So without even using Restream, we can stream to any platform simultaneously. But I just don't like it. I just don't like it. It's like, it's so much better when everyone's in one place, because it's like, when you're talking to people, when you multi-stream, it's like, and John over on Facebook, he says, what pickups is on that guitar? I go, oh, John on Facebook, these is, you know, my custom Fishman pickups. Rodney on YouTube, it's like, you know, it's just so much easier when everybody's on the same place. John and Rodney, sounds like a name of a band. Sean is here! Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Will the songs that come with PolyChrome and Ableton be on other doors? JT, you know, I've got to be honest, we're going to get some help with that. I loaded up Logic, and within a half an hour of just transporting that over, even though it's literally just back and track and a bunch of guitars, put the plugin on, load the presets, I just physically felt ill sitting in front of Logic. I called Luca. I said, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing this. This is making me feel ill. We're gonna have to get some help. And I don't know. So maybe someone in the community will help with that. It's not a huge job, but obviously we will probably, you know, well, we'll pay someone for that. But yeah, it would be great to do that. I'd love to have Reaper, maybe Cubase, Ableton, and that way people can load that launch project and see the whole thing just running live. Yes, you can get Twitch on your iPad, you can get it on your phone, you can Chromecast it, you can do everything. Honestly, Michael, you'll be absolutely fine, we promise you. What foot switch you use to switch presets on PolyChrome? I'm using, so on the floor you can see up here, down here rather, I'm using the Morningstar MC8s. So I'm using Ableton to switch. So you can see those guys down here, bingo bangos, those are my foot switches. So to give you an idea, I push this one. I push this one. And that's how I change sounds, very, very easy. But very, very soon, we will have native MIDI switching built into PolyChrome. So you guys, you buy it once, you're gonna get all of this new stuff coming. And of course, we already added a bunch of new presets to this version that I'm running as well. So if you've bought it at launch at this intro price, you're gonna get all that stuff included. You know, there's no nickel and diming people. Hey, you want some more presets? It's $9.99. Line up, fuckers. Not a... I'm still working on the timing of that beep, so I'm sorry about the language there. But yeah, you buy it once, you're gonna get all this awesome stuff right in your arsenal. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, polychromedsp.com. Go grab it. Look at that. Oof. Oh, mate. Sean can do it. Oh, I'm sorry. I covered the logo. Mate, that would be good. We'll sort you out with some goodies, Sean. Some lovely. PreSonus Go. PreSonus. I don't know. I mean, if we have someone that has Ableton and PreSonus Studio One, then yeah, for sure. I've got Cubase 12s if you need to test. Well, maybe we can get a separate chat going for this, you know, and we can do something, you know, because I don't want people to spend 2 hours of their lives doing this and they don't get anything in return. But yeah, this will be amazing. A lot of people would like to download that project. And if you're not sure what we're talking about, by the way, the launch song that I used on the PolyChrome launch video, which is on this YouTube channel, like it's on, if you go to the homepage, you'll see it. And it's a really explosive song that kind of showcases a bunch of different tones inside of the McRocklin Suite. And basically, no one releases their DAW projects with their launch videos. And the reason why is, well, it's pumped up with a lot of other plugins. I know it is. I've been there, I've done it, and I've seen other projects, and you know, it's like the launch product, the launch plugin, you know, from another company, it's like a very small part of the chain, and it's got all sorts of other stuff beefing up the guitar tone. So what you're hearing in a lot of these launch videos is not fully a true representation of what the plugin's going to do for you just running it by itself. And I thought that was pretty shit, really. I didn't really like that. I thought it was like almost deceiving. Don't get me wrong, it's not a million miles away, but it's never exactly what you get. So I was like, I'm gonna make this song and I'm gonna release the Ableton project so people can see it's these guitar tones, and the only plugin running on those guitar tracks is the McRocklin Suite by PolyChrome DSP. So a lot of people that are on Ableton, they've downloaded that, and people, you know, have messaged me like blown away. It's crazy to see it, because there's the backing track and there's all these guitars coming and going, and the only thing that's running on every track is the PolyChrome DSP McRocklin Suite. So it's really, really nice. You kind of just hear it from the horse's mouth, as opposed to me saying these tones are great. You hear it in real time. It's another thing, you know. Sounds like a record. Strangle Cam, this is very nice. Yes. By the way, I wonder if we can get an update on it. Joby Bar, thank you so much, mate. You are the best. Thank you, mate. If anybody's picking it up on the stream right now whilst we are live, let me know. We'll do a little section dedicated to you. How about that? In fact, Joby Bar is picking it up right now. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to play a very difficult New Beginnings lick just for you, Joby. I'm going to pause the track. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate the support, and more importantly, you're going to have a hell of a time with a great plugin. If I may say so myself. How will we know when you will be live on Twitch? This is a great question. I will update the schedule. It'll be very consistent. I will probably do the occasional I'm restringing guitars, let's just chat and go live. One thing that I really like about Twitch is it's less about scheduling, you know. So sometimes I'll give 2 days of updates or 3 days of updates on a YouTube live stream. And that, you know, that's really cool, but also it's not that spontaneous as like, oh, I'm doing something now. I'd love to just see what people are up to. But of course, I'll have my regular streams. It'll be like a Monday and a Friday, and they'll be a very similar sort of thing. Got mine, loved it. Oh, Steve, thank you. Thank you. Will there be a set of skin packs in future PolyChrome DSP updates? This is a great question. There is. I don't want to say too much about this, but we're always playing with alternative looks, and I would really... Look at that. We got a super chat come through. I'm going to jump on this. I'm going to jump and have a look at this. I feel like I'm a second or two behind. Oh, it's a Hellhammer coming through with a 5 to the dawn of Jacked McRocklin. Well, this is... Hopefully, Hellhammer, I'm going to do you proud. I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try my best. So what Hellhammer is referring to here is Hellhammer, you know, he saw that I'm hitting the gym a bit, and Hellhammer is, let's be honest, he's absolutely ripped out of his mind. You just look at the guy and you go, yes, he's the guy that knows how to work those dumbbells. And he's came up with a 4-day routine for me, and yeah, so we're going to work on it. We're going to work on it. Get back to Top Gear's question, and thank you for the 5, Hellhammer. You're absolute legend. I want to do like a light mode or an alternative mode. So yes, not so much skin packs, who knows, but alternative color scheme, yes, I would love to do that. It's on the list. Right in your arsenal, Zenfully, yes, always right in there. I know, mate. I do. That's a good idea. So just a new tuner and presets for the update. Braxel, we have so many things, but we don't want to delay crucial things, you know. We have tons of stuff. We'll probably have about 12 things in the works, at least. So for now, rather than making you guys wait 6 months for these things, we're going to incrementally release them as they are done. So tuner, it's no good me sitting here saying it's a lovely tuner. We're going to get that refined and released with more presets and little sort of behind the scenes updates. And then there'll be other things like the metronomes also being worked on, MIDI and other bigger things is also being worked on. So yeah, I think it's good to have regular updates. You guys know we're committed, we're working on it. And you know, if I was investing in a piece of software and I was getting, you know, monthly updates, I think that was pretty cool. So I guess I need to check out Ableton. Well, I like it, but yeah. So I guess I need to check out Ableton. I think I figured out the lick from the opening. What? Oh, okay. Oh yes, the launch song is a very fun. Well, it's a series of licks. It's a lot of action, that song. So I think I am going to do a full School of McRock breakdown. Oh shit, guys, look at that. Look at that. Almost at 100. Almost at 100. It'd be amazing. Let's see if we can crank it up. Don't be afraid. I don't know why we have that. Don't be afraid. Like, okay. Tamne, good to see you, mate. David. Michael, have a lovely day at work, mate. So that means you can use the project file as a template for future songs and project. Well, that could be a thing, yeah, for sure. What's something beside gear that inspires you to write music? Oh, look who's here. Sam, a big time legend, is here with us. That's a good question, mate. That's a good question. For me, it's feelings and vibes, you know? Like, it's not like the gear that sometimes writes them. I mean, don't get me wrong, I load up a tone and straight away, you know, like there's a tone like this. I put that on and I put breakbeats on and I'm like, oh yeah, there could be something right there, you know? I don't know, like... Yeah. And because we have this pitch explosion after the notes, that makes me want to think, let's leave the space for the pitch to kind of grow, you know? You know, it gets me thinking in a slightly different way. But I think vibes, you know, you just have like a certain feeling. Lighting, that often makes me think in different kind of ways. I feel like I'm scrolling behind on this chat. Sorry, guys. Zoom Zoom, yes. Zoom Zoom, MIDI is being worked on. Yeah, I mean, if you're on the road, having a tuner in your laptop, bingo bango, that's very, very helpful. Oh, mate. Oh, when I'm flexing like this, when Hellhammer's done with me, we're gonna see like bang, bang, rip top straight off. Nah, it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a long time. And a lot more chickens and a lot more cans of tuna and eggs, but hey, we'll see. I'm gonna do my best for you, Hellhammer. I'm gonna try, mate. I'm gonna try. Yeah. How will we know updates are available? That's a great question. You'll be emailed, and also in the plugin itself, you'll see a little red dot flashing. It'll go bing, 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 and you'll see this red dot, and you'll be like, oh, what the hell is that red dot? And you click the red dot, and it says, hey, you've got an update available. So it's going to be very, very cool. Low-file style presets. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I bought it straight away without hearing a lot of people I talked to asking me if I'll have an IO loader eventually. I think we will do something for sure. We are working on a little bit of an update that allows you to turn off certain parts of the plugin. A lot of people, bear in mind, our reverbs and delays are competing, no joke, with some of the best reverbs on the market, you know, and it had to be that way because you know the kind of reverbs that I was using previously. So we couldn't launch a plugin and have anything below a certain level of reverbs. And some guitar suites that have reverb and delay on them, some of them are okay, but some of them, they're not as, you wouldn't want to use the reverb on a vocal, for example, or a keyboard. It's nice that it's there, but it's not world class. But honestly, the reverb algorithms that we have in this thing are like unbelievable. So I understand why people would like to use those on keyboards and vocals because they are that good, you know. So we're working on something that's gonna make those people happy. It will do, Steve. Yeah, right now it'll work through Ableton and you'll be all good. Jedi Shredder, member for 4 months, mate. That's a great name, Jedi Shredder. PolyChrome DSP compatible with Axe effects, so could it be used side by side? Not looking to replace my rig, but yeah, I mean, it depends how you want to run it, Jedi Shredder. It really does. There's lots of ways that you could do it simultaneously. Maybe you could even use your software in an aux send or something like that. I'm not sure. But it's definitely one to discuss on Discord, so if you're not already on there, buddy, thank you. Oh, look at that. Tamne's coming through with a super. You guys are trying to hype me up. Right, I love this question. The only thing I think needs tweaking is the noise gate. Now, this is one very interesting question. And I love that because it really sets us up to know a little bit more about what's going on with your setup. Because the gate in this plugin is literally the best gate that I've ever used. But last night, I noticed on Herman Lee's stream, he was triggering it a little bit more. And I don't know if he's got some kind of grounding or earth issue, but I've got a gain sound that's full of, I mean, look at this distortion. I've got overdrives stacked on overdrives. I've got a lot of gain going on. I'm going to turn my guitar on full. Nothing. I trigger it by playing, and it's out immediately. Normally, you go to single coils, and it's buzzing. Look at this. That's the second position. That's a split right there. Let's go to another position that is normally noisy. The second split position. Do you hear the hum? Do you hear the noise? See that? I play. So that's one tone. Let me go to a dry tone, a really heavy tone. Go heavier. Right there, you hear the transients. Let's go split. So that's loads of distortion, loads of gain. How can we make the gate, any better than that? I can't think of a way. We spent, God knows how many hours playing with this gate. The location of the gate, the response, what it looks for, what triggers it, what doesn't trigger it. So if it doesn't behave like that, and this works on my setup with every guitar on that wall, passive pickups, Fenders, Gibsons, if it doesn't work like that and it's like, I don't know, it's like maybe like this, you got some kind of interference or something. It must be, because the gate is like blazing. So that's like concerning. Like when I saw Herman's setup, I was like, there's some kind of, you know, he's like, he's got his level cranked up like that. Now I've got too much level going in. Now the presets aren't really working because just too much level. So think about that, and I would love to get to the bottom of this because the gate is like world class. Sorry, that was a bit of a rampage, but you get it, right? You understand. It's really, really important. I'm a real sucker for cliche when it comes to playing blue. Oh yes, mate. All right, I'm gonna scroll all the way up to date. So I'm like 10 pages behind. Great gate spared no expense. Yeah. What are your thoughts on stereo shaping a heavy tone? I love it. We have that mid-side processor. So this sound, I'm gonna load it so you can get exactly the same sound. What's better, this one or this one? Let's go with that one. It's a little bit heavier. So what preset is that? That is gain hitter. So let's just use that one as an example. So if we use wide, let's go more on that drive. And bear in mind, if I put like riffer on, we get noise because suddenly I have another distortion pedal in the chain. So now I'd need to adjust the gate, right? Because there's so much more distortion going on. Boom. But that's it, done, you know, it's adjusted. That's pretty fun. So yeah, that's gain hitter. But that was using Riffer and wide. And I think wide is great because it's not like a stereo enhancer, it's a mid-side processor, which is a really different thing. And it takes more to develop a mid-side processor, and it works really, really well in a track. It's really cool. Running my interface close to the computer gave me interface interference. Yeah, it's surprising because a lot of people are sat very, very near the recording setup and have that interface like so close to the guitar, so that can trigger stuff, you know. Yeah, Cygnus. Luke Banks, hello mate, welcome to the stream. Good to see you here. If on my setup, if the gate isn't at 80%, it doesn't seem to do a ton for me if I have a high gain tone. Yeah, it's about, if you're playing with that much distortion, when you're not playing and between the notes, you have to protect yourself. It's the same if you have like a Marshall cranked in a drive pedal in front of it. It's like, where's the protection? It has to be left hand, right hand. Every time you play, you know, it's like you have to be on it like properly. And this is why I love that habit of just like, whenever I slide away, the automatic response is that goes down, you know. That's the default. Some people, when they slide away, they have that at the end, and you have to wait for the gate. But it's much cleaner. You just get into the habit. Boom. And when you get used to that, when you're recording, you have far less edits to do as well. It's just so much better. And this isn't just like a PolyChrome DSP thing. This is, you know, if you're using STL, Neural, ML Labs, whatever, this is the same sort of thing. But yeah, definitely want to play around with for sure. Stacking pedals will need tweaking. Oh yeah, it's just like plug in another overdrive pedal in front of it, especially if you're using heat presser. You know, you have to just get that balance right. But man, it's great though. Like the feel is totally transformed. No issues using my Evo 8 audio interface. Oh nice, I have an Evo 8 too. It's a great little interface. I like it. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah. Okay. How much gate is too much gate? Yeah, I mean, if it's killing your notes, like... I mean, that's letting it go to the very end, but bear in mind, that's a high gain riff preset. It's designed for... And that gate's letting that note go to the very, very, very low parts of playing with a split on. And that's got two overdrive pedals and heat presser, so it's essentially triple drives, and the gate is still letting that little bit of soft playing come through. It's very, very nicely balanced. Try EMGs with DI box for Focusrite noise. That might fix it. Interesting, yeah. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. But yeah, you don't want the note being chopped off. Mine sounded great. Nice. Super. I I use a Thunderbolt interface. It's by PreSonus. It's called the Quantum. So I use a Quantum 2626. Tim has the half rack version, like the Quantum 2 or something like that. And for me, if you ever have a choice of getting a Thunderbolt interface versus a USB, I was going to say Firewire, but you very rarely see Firewire interfaces these days. But if you could get a Thunderbolt version, a Thunderbolt interface, those basically, Thunderbolt naturally has lower latency and it has less CPU overhead. On a modern machine, it doesn't really make too much difference, but it's nice, like 128 samples on the Quantum will give you 6 milliseconds of round trip, whereas on a USB interface, 128 samples of buffers will probably give you like 8 to 9 milliseconds. So it's just because, you know, the way that Thunderbolt works, and it has something about it where it doesn't use the CPU for a certain part of the audio processing, so the audio like overhead's a little bit better as well. I guess audio Apollo interfaces are overhyped. It just depends. Like I have probably about 80% of the Universal Audio Apollo plugins on my UAD account. I have loads of them. So back before like M1 and M1 Max and all that stuff, I used to use Apollo. I had so much Universal Audio stuff. I had an Apollo rack, and I had 2 Octos as well. So I had 16 UAD cores plus the rack, and I had a twin as well actually at one point. So I had 4 big hitters from Universal Audio, and it was good. But when M1 came around, I just feel like natively it's able to achieve, you know, that sort of stuff natively, and it's more flexible. And if you ever change and you go on the road or you go to a show and you don't need to take all this stuff with you. And it's obviously partly true because that's why Universal Audio are releasing native stuff, you know, with Spark. So I have some of their plugins on Spark, but of course none of them are M1 native, so they all run through Rosetta. And, you know, it's just, to be honest, if something runs through a translation layer, I just, even though Rosetta on a Mac is great, I just find it like, why aren't you just Apple native, you know? And it's not that I love Apple stuff, to be honest. I mean, you know, my previous rig was also on Windows, and, you know, I think Windows also can work very, very well for music machines. But I particularly like the Apple Silicon. It's really, really cool. Anyway, should we play a track? Should we go into the Discord and see if we've got any jam tracks? It's been a while since we've been over there. Having a look in the Discord jam tracks. Well, I say a while. A day. Neon Skies. Ooh, I like your thought process there. Not messing around, this lad. He's like, hey. Not messing around at all. Let's have a look. Oh. Oof. Yeah. Well, there we go, a little Neon Skies. I like that track, one of my favorites. Any particular preset being used? Here, this is a good shout. What preset was being used? That preset, Sinister 2. Hey Arthur, how you doing, mate? I like that preset a lot. That's using a healthy dose of a lot of things, actually. Look at this preset. So it's using heat pressor, no boost, no warmth, but it is boosting about 6 dBs, a little bit of compression. But more importantly, it's got the tight switch and the bright switch enabled. And then over here, it's just attacker, going all in on attacker. No sort of dual overdrives, just attacker being set up very viciously. And amps cranked up a little bit with the overdrive, EQ, using the 8-band as opposed to the 4-band. And yeah, speaker chain, high cuts dialed back but pushing some air. If you don't, you know, like setting all this stuff up, just download the plugin and load Sinister 2 preset and it'll sound like this. Request for Storms! Oh mate, thank you for the 20, super! What a legend! Look at that, what a guy! Mate, thank you very, very much, Pat. You know, Pat, I was thinking pizza tonight, you know. I was thinking some kind of... I'm looking around in case, like, Hellhammer's behind my light and he's going to come out like with a fuck. I got quicker, you can't deny that. I was almost there. I just imagine Hellhammer's just got some kind of baseball bat. He's going to absolutely do me in. But I was thinking something juicy. And also, I want to watch some shit TV tonight. I want to watch a little bit of The Apprentice, maybe some Dragon's Den. I just want to chill out tonight. That's why I think I'm started a little bit earlier tonight. And yeah. But don't tell Hellhammer here. Yeah, he'll definitely kill me. What we're looking for? A track called Storms. I like it. I like your thinking, mate. I like your thinking. Square Dreams, Spectrums, Closed Doors. Where is it? Where's Storms? Where are you, mother? Got a terrible, terrible. Oh, somewhere in the list here. Somewhere. Oh, let's go. Oh yeah, this is also true, Hellhammer. Hey, Hellhammer, he hasn't shouted at me. You need to change that super chat ref. This is true. This is so true, mate. Let's get the synth on. That was terrible. Sorry, I'm changing picks. Wow, that was a good shout, Pat. I was rusty on that song for sure, but I like it. It's a good shout. It was a good shout, mate. Credit where credit's due. Pat coming in with a 20, and he's saying, hey, how about a little bit of storms? A little bit of storms. I'm missing the chat. Oh, please let me know, what is the delay? What is the delay? What are we on? What's the live latency? I feel like we're running a little bit behind. I don't feel it's as quick. And is there a difference? Anyone here running at 1440p? To be honest, the reason I wanted to do 1440p because I wanted to see how clear the desktop sharing stuff looks. So when I share the desktop and I come over here, like, does it look clean? Is it super readable? You can see it all clean and nice and stuff like that. That's what I wanted to know. So yeah, totally sick. Also, Thomas has to reload all videos that he used to know this. Can you imagine if I did a one-to-one remake? So it was like the same scripts, the same words. Not that there ever was a script. DHL. What we got coming from DHL, boys? Who wants to guess where a package is coming from? I don't normally get messages so late. It's a package from, what company do you think it is? Let there be guesses in the chat. Let there be guesses. Brad's coming in as well with a heavy suggestion. Brad's like, take it to the dry, take it to the black line. Still 2 seconds and 10-8, around 3 seconds. Oh man. Will, that's a great shout. German Donna, great shout, Will. That's exactly, I mean, now that you say it, that's it. But I love this idea. Which tone we're using there? That was Sinister 2. So Sinister 2. But for now, I'm going to change over to a very dry tone for Brad's. Oh, which one is it? This one? Oh, it's got to be that one. That's spiky. And that's exactly the tone that we need. So what preset is that? Let's have the look. Guitar rack. Gain hitter. That sounds like it'll work well. Yeah, that's a preset called Gain Hitter. That'll work for sure. Let's rock with that. The only trouble is we've got to find the black line preset. We didn't have to look far. Thank you for the 20. Pat and Brad, you guys, too kind. Running at 1440, super crisp. Come on, mate. DHL, no, it's not Kiesel. It was Fishman. Under Armour. No. Yeah, look at that. There we go. David's got it. Is it Davey? Davey's got it. Fishman. Yeah, I like that tone, mate. I like it. Package from I wish, mate. Let's go. Live latency 11 seconds. That's a lot of latency for Carl.
hit this motherfucker.
Thank you, Brad. What a guy. What a guy. Whew, a little bit of improv in there. What time is when Thomas is at? I am here in Fort Worth, Texas. So it's like 9:30. Early. It's early. By the way, do you see what this is doing? This is a pretty cool light. I'm not sure if I'm keeping it in all honesty. I bought 2 of these, and obviously right now it's very, very overexposed, so you're not going to see what it's doing. And it ain't gonna underexpose, but it's basically color chasing in one light. I would have to like go all the way down on the ISO. Let's try it. So we are massive ISO right now. Let's go all the way down, all the way down. Boom. Luca is here. Hello, mate. What do you guys think of that? Pretty funky. You can get it to do obviously lots of wild speeds and stuff, but we're gonna go back to where we were. Pretty cool. What do you think? And welcome Luca to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give Luca a big horn. Let's see how many horns we can give Luca in the chat. All the horns in the chat for Luca. Danny B, welcome, mate. Good to see you here. I was going to get some water because you guys have been hyping me up. Hyping me up, look at that. Oh, got some lovely stuff going on in the chat for Luca there. Oh, I thought we saw some dabbing going on, but no dabbing. Ah, man. What are you guys up to this weekend? Any plans? Can I play All I Want From You? Can you play All I Want From You, Sam? That's a very happy song. Also one that I am very, very bad at playing probably. It actually doesn't have a lot of guitar on that track. But you know what? Sam, I will give it a shot. I'll try and find it first. It's a very, very feel-good power chord type of track though. You just play power chords, and then it gets very tricky, of course, with the section in the middle. Boom, bish, boom, bish. I should put them in alphabetical order. That's what I should do. That would make everything so much easier. If everything was in alphabetical order. If only life was in alphabetical order. Everything would be so much easier. Whoa. Woo! This is a Shred Club track. Guys, whilst I'm looking for this track, take a second, go subscribe or follow my Twitch channel. Link is in the description because very soon we're moving all the streams over to Twitch, and it's going to be really, really fun for you guys because you're going to be joining me on the live streams, and we're going to be having shred workouts. This is a brand new floor that we've developed in Shred Club for those special early morning shred workouts. We're going to be doing legato, picking, sweeping, all of the shred techniques that you'll need to survive in 2023 and 2024, and probably all the way to 2025. So get yourself clicking on that link that Chili's got right there. And yes, look at that. Twitch is back. Andy's back. I was saying earlier, Andy, you're the only guy that can pull off the full. Say in the UK, we say Adidas. We don't say Adidas. Adidas. In the UK, it's like we say Adidas. Yes, so we were talking about you, and we decided that you're the only guy that can pull it off. The only man in the world. Will YouTube streams be going away? Yeah. YouTube will be more content, more members videos if you like the behind the scenes stuff. But if you don't like that stuff, you just want to be in it for the live streams, Twitch is what's going to be going on. Tim Hutch is here, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! All the heavy hitters are here now. That's what we need. Power chords all night, baby. That's easy. Not quite. I used to play long. Yeah, this is true, Tammy. Is it this time? Is this time? Is it this time? Here we go. Fucking nailed it! First time I've ever played it right on a stream. Oh, they had some fast thing, right? Okay, it's something like this. Something like this. No, I can't. Look. There we go. All right, what's going on in the chat? Is that arpeggio in the School McRock? I believe it is. There's a lot of those kind of things. A lot of full McRocklin and Hutch breakdowns on School McRock. If you haven't already checked out, member, I'm so hyped after that track and the super chats. Just take a second. If you haven't already checked out School McRock, take a 14-day free trial. schoolmcrock.com, or you can go. Look at that. Right there. I'm going to make that a little bit lower. Oh no, it's locked. That animation is locked, but you know what? We need to unlock it. Unlock it so we can move it down. It's a bit high. There we go. Put it right about there and lock it back up so we can't accidentally move it out the way again. There you go. Yeah, check it out. 14-day free trial. Luca's a secret shredder, I'm sure you know. I'm sure I've been on a Zoom call and he's like absolutely ripping Malmsteen left, right, and center. I think Luca's a bass guy at heart. I did ask a question before. What are you guys up to this weekend? And it just went out the window. I think the Pat super chat and the Brad super chat and the other super chats came in. And that was it. It was game over. It was game over. It was instant hypage. Yes, it was very nice to finally play that lick without loads of mistakes. It was a deep, mate. You set me up, Sam. You set me up. Sam's like, I'm gonna get that bastard. I'm gonna make him feel like a fool. I'm gonna make him feel like a fool in front of everyone. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I better settle down though. Yeah, so thank you, Pat. Thank you. What are you guys up to this weekend? And it seems like we are getting a variation in people's different latencies. Some people are streaming in 1440p, and some people are probably delayed a wee bit more, I'm guessing. But if you're streaming, excuse me, at 1080, you might have a low rate. I would love, if you're watching on the desktop, right click and go stats for nerds. I would love to know what it is for you. That'd be really, really interesting. I've given myself the hiccups, guys. Making some chai tea, very nice, mate. Look, I was showing them the new tuner. The lovely tune. Work and pretend shredding, yes. Oh, Hellhammer, a Vienna burger. That sounds good to me, mate. Switching off. Work and pretend shredding, mate. You're doing that, the miming again in front of the mirror. Luca's at a birthday party tomorrow night. Oh, and then the big match on Sunday. Sounds like a weekend. You're on the iPad, 1080. Oh, Harry, don't forget it's Mum's birthday, mate. Wow, that's incredible. 1440p at 60 frames, and it's 2 seconds latency. Do you know any jokes you could tell? I'm shit at jokes, mate. Terrible. Thanks for the details, guys. Comes a great shout. Thank you, mate. And it's a proper Saturday night, Friday night. It's a weekend track. Boom, go, get. Starting with a kick and snare. Do go, get, go. Anything that starts with just a kick and a snare. Where is it though? Let's play that game of Find the Track. Here we go, Sean Winters got a request in for a little track called Come. And I like his taste. Green Mini 1440p 5 seconds. Tomorrow for me, some edits in here, some changes. And then it's movie night with my youngest girl. The oldest girl and mum's going out tomorrow night. So me and the youngest are watching a movie. Goonies is a great shout. That is a great shout. Get the projector on. This is very true, Green Meanie. I feel like the battery's getting low on this guitar. Wow! What a guy! Whoa! Got a ripped up lick. I like that we changed guitars. Look at that, sleight of hand. Except this guitar's really, really out of tune. I might be next door. I'm showing zero. Mate, you're actually in the driveway outside. Luca, we did Black Line. Brad, was it Brad? Yeah, I think it was Brad. Brad dropped a 20. He's like, hey, can we get a Black Line? I was like, yes, mate. And we used a really, really nice tone. What bands have you been listening to recently? Well, one of my favorite tracks that I've been listening to, I can't play it, but because it'll just instantly shut down the stream. It's on my running playlist. I tell you what, when I go T1000 mode in the gym, going absolutely mental, this is one of the ones I play. It's called Miss You. Is it Oliver Tree? Right? Oliver Tree, Robin Schutz, Miss You. I like that track. But like I say, I can't play it right now because it'll instantly send YouTube into a full whitey. Yeah, it'll go absolutely mental. Shamalaki! We got another 20 come in from Arthur. Oh, I gotta get going. But cheers, brother man. Keep rocking faces off. Oh, what a guy. What a guy. Absolute legend. Thank you very, very much for the 20, mate. You gotta go, but I'll tell you what, before you go, I am gonna give you a few big fat old chugs, mate. And I'm not talking about blunts. I'm talking about B. That's actually C. Yes, mate. Wow. Looking for something. I'm looking hard. Scrolling like the MX Master 3 has never been scrolling before. Pumping up and down the list furiously. Sounds like a script for a dodgy 90s porn movie. McRocklin took his wireless mouse and he furiously scrolled up and down. Let's go. Let's see if we can get 120 likes. 120. Let's give it a shot. Let's go dry. Oh, that's interesting tone. I think I also have a broken volume pot on this guitar. Because it doesn't turn down. There we go. Now it does. Whew! You need to swap those pickups out for your McRocklin specials as soon as possible. I need. That means going to my guitar tech and letting him drill the sparkly guitar, and I'm like, oh. Do I want him to drill the sparkly guitar? I mean, look at this guitar. I mean, look at that. It's so sparkly. You know? And then you go to the back and then we've got, oh, that volume pot definitely ain't working. We've got that walnut, purple heart. You know, there's no scratches on this guitar yet. Some of the other guitars have been dinged up, but he's gonna put it on his bench and then he's gonna drill into it. And I'm like, oh, it's a bit pretty. It's a bit pretty. Leave it as it, I think so, you know. I mean, I would love to see some purple pickups in there, but you know, there's going to be more guitars coming, and more very exciting guitars coming. Yeah, the volume pot is definitely screwed on this one though. So I don't know what happened. Put the pickups in where fixes the volume pot. Maybes. But I just, if you could do it without drilling it, maybes, you know, that's nice, but like, oh fuck, my wireless thing. Oh shit, sorry guys. Fucking wireless thing fell out my pocket and I ripped my mic off. Sorry about the language, guys. Oh God. Oh Jesus, it's all gone wrong. Oh dear, what's going on, Larry? I'm gonna have a little bit of a chill. Delos chill time, guys, and then we're gonna call it a night. Love that guitar, mate. It's a lovely, sparkly fella. A little bit of a Delos chill, and then, guys, I've had a lovely time tonight. As I mentioned earlier, what did I mention? I was feeling a little bit calmed down. I was feeling low energy. Can we talk about these other guitars? Absolutely, Sean, we cannot talk about those guitars, mate. Of course we can't. Jesus, Sean. You know I have a big mouth. This is my problem. You know, I just can't help but sharing. I like sharing. But hey, Hellhammer, have a wicked weekend, mate. Enjoy that burger. Enjoy that beer. Have a lovely one, mate. Still can't get over how cheap PolyChrome is. Basically, all of your R&D is free. Talk about bang for your buck. Well, listen, guys. This is on the final stint of the intro price. So if you haven't already picked up your copy, and like I said earlier, we ain't going to be charging you for new presets, new features. You know, you're going to get in at the ground level and you're going to have an awesome product as it is right now. Everything that you've heard tonight, one plug-in, and it's just going to keep getting better. And grab it whilst you can at the intro price. I could buy my mum a copy for her birthday. Listen, Harry, it's her birthday tomorrow, right? Time Prophet, what's up, mate? So I know you guys are gonna ask, what preset is that? These are Fishman's, yeah. Let's see what preset that is. Taking guesses right now. It is Afterglow. Afterglow has become a bit of a legendary preset recently. But you really get to hear the pitch. So if we turn that pitch on the grains off, let's put wide on. Turn the wide off. Let's go instant 80s, big time chorus. Right here, we'll actually just turn the delay off. So if I turn the stereo delay on, love this. Gotta bounce to wrap up my week. That sounded weird. Exciting for platform and news. Thank you, Andy Scott. You have a lovely weekend, mate. And yeah, we'll be shifting to Twitch real soon. So I know you've been OG and you've been over there. You know the deal. Let's turn on those grains. Let's get really, really big time dream reverb. But let's cut the high out. So it's really subtle. Put more ducking so it gets out of the way a little bit. And put more grains. Really, really duck it. Let's compress it a little bit. Hype it up a bit more. Let's try some of those profiles. The bloom, it just kind of makes it explode out a little bit. Let's turn those grains entirely off and just hit a chord. Bloom at 0. And let's add bloom lots. You hear how it's like, it has like some movement in it? Let's take some of the bass out and the treble out. Really, really cool. That's a nice preset. Like I feel like a bass sort of preset would work particularly well with that. Look at the volume as well. Watch when I turn this. Very, very, very cool. I love that. So yeah, oh, look at that. Look at with the little hint. Little hint. The man's never sitting still. He's always tweaking. I love it. No idea for the downvote. This channel should have more watching live. I don't know. Maybe we need to go over Twitch and see what's happening over there. But yeah, it's been a fun one tonight. We played some tracks. We did some nice stuff. We had some good chats. It's been a fun evening. I feel a lot happier than I did before we started. Although I was freaked out when we were live, but we weren't live for the first 5 minutes. It was like, what was going on? But I think that was just the, yeah, I think that was just the 1440p stressing. Tommy boy, happy Friday. Mikey, welcome. The stream has evolved so much production-wise. Thank you, Brian. Good to see you, mate. Been enjoying your YouTube videos. No downvoting on Twitch. Everyone's happy on Twitch until we get the trolls. This is very true. Thank you. Did you have to sell a helicopter? No, the helicopter is coming back. A lot of new things is coming, actually. Shred Club will be on Twitch. Like I say, the Shred workout sessions are going to be live on Twitch from March. All the live streams are going to be moving over to Twitch. The link's down below in the description. Make sure you at least follow on the Twitch channel so you get notifications, and then we'll get up and running over there very, very soon. But I'm excited. We're going to do some new things. We're going to try out guest stars, so you get to come onto the stream. We did it in a Ecamm way previously, and that kind of worked, but this way that Twitch does it natively, that is going to be so cool, because we can bring people on. They can show us a lick, they can show us a guitar, they can, you know, do anything. They can, I don't know, hula hoop dance for all I care. You know, you can just go absolutely mental. I love that. So that's going to be really fun. Ecamm, I could not hear shit. What? Ecamm? I don't know. What? What? I just bought PolyChrome, the last I could do. Thank you. Oh, sorry, the least. Thank you so much, Green and Meanie. Welcome. Welcome to the club, my guy. It's great to have you in here. Make sure you guys join us on the Discord. Here's my Discord, but there is a PolyChrome discussion there. And if you want to get full deep discussions solely about PolyChrome, then head to polychromedSP.com/Discord. But if you want to continue the conversation that we're talking about on all things music, streams, and whatnot, then jump on my Discord. Yeah, this is true. He's getting that helicopter spring cleaned. We used to jam on the. Oh yeah. When you used to come on as a guest. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. This is true. Yeah, it was always like it was a bit hit and miss. Yeah, Goofy Cousin, I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be fun. And I think it'll just be a nice little, you know, it'll be kind of like what we do with streams here, but a little bit more as well. You know, I've always said, like, the last couple of months, you know, we're gonna have a little bit more extra time to do a couple of streams a week. And I think, yeah, I'm excited for it. What snack are you going for after this live? Honestly, I was thinking pizza, and I still am. But then at the same time, I'm trying to be good because tomorrow night, me and my youngest, we're gonna have a movie night, and I know if it's movie night, there's gonna be pizza. You know, it's only fair, right? So, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if I go downstairs and I just get the bran flakes out and chop a banana into it, and I just save it all for tomorrow. But yeah, 16 months of membership. Wow. Someone was asking about the comfort of the layer since it is a small body. You know, this is true. It is a very comfortable guitar, but for me, I think it's at its prime when you're standing up. For me, the ZEUS shape is like the ultimate sit down and standing up guitar. It's perfect in both. You know, the layer is absolutely comfortable, don't get me wrong, you know, when you're sitting down and playing it. But I like a little bit more body when I'm playing, you know, to kind of push and shove against, you know, you know. Hybrid picking, where you growing your nail out? What? Are you growing? No, I don't. I hybrid pick a lot, but I use fingers, not thumbs. So, yeah, pizza. Yeah. Mate, I had such a big Nando's today. I put it on the food channel today, earlier on. I went absolutely mental. Shred Club album, that's it. Oh, that's the post. This is true. Is it comfortable to play a layer synthwave layer guitar? It's so small. Oh, sorry. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it is small, but it is comfortable for sure. It is comfortable. A couple of the guys here have layer models. If I was going to get one Kiesel, obviously it would just, you know, be my signature one. But that signature model aside, I also love the OSIRIS. I think that's a great balance between feeling boom boom, full size guitar, not too small. And you see Tim Hutch, you know, when you see him playing an OSIRIS or a HD, he's like 6'2", 3" or something like that. He's a big guy and doesn't look crazy on him, you know. What's this? 11:11. Mate, have yourself a superb evening, Thomas. Thanks for the entertainment. Looking forward to the evolution of PolyChrome DSP. Oh, Zenfully, thank you so much, mate. It's great that you're here to begin with. And yeah, I appreciate the kind words and also the support. Thank you so much, mate. You are an absolute boss. A Thanos. Oh, I would love to try Thanos. That's the only model I've never tried. So you're gonna have to show that to us on the Discord. 100%. Greeny Meanie, make sure you share that guitar with us. Thin or deep crust? I'm usually ordering thin crust, but if I accidentally get a deep crust and there's some dips with it, then yes, it's game on. But usually, thin crust is where it's at for me. I've considered a Kiesel, but I kind of want an RG Prestige with an Edge and HSH pickups. Yeah, both great options. You know, I mean, what can you say? Both are good options. RGs, Prestiges, you know, you think made in Japan, Japanese fret treatment and all that stuff, as they say in the buff. I've had Prestiges that are good. I've had the blue one there, which I've had very good experiences with, but I've also had nightmares with it. I had big issues playing that guitar at NAMM show and stuff, for example. That is all covered in the RG video. And then I've had J Customs, which I've just thought were like subpar. And even though they were guitars that were effectively gifted to me, I sent it back because I still felt terrible at the fact that I've got this J Custom. It's like $2.5 grand guitar, and it didn't feel that great. It didn't play that great. So I sent it back, and then, you know, and then luckily I kind of went a different direction and got involved with Kiesel, and everything was great. But then at the same time, I've got Indonesian guitars like that red RG6, half the price of a Prestige. Plays amazing, plays great. Got on really well with that guitar. And I feel like Kiesel, you're gonna get something that just is on the money first time, you know. Bear in mind, like when I get guitars sent out, usually it's not something that Jeff's made. They just go through the normal production stages that everyone will get, you know. You know, occasionally, you know, like Jeff will do a Type X, you know, that was the first finish in that type, and he'd probably done the finish. But like my guitars, it's gonna be the same guitars as what you're gonna get, you know? I'm not like, you know, treated any different, you know? They're all the same. So, and I think you got a very good chance of getting a guitar that absolutely just blows your mind. But you know, I highly encourage you to try them all out. Touch by Jeff option. He spent an extra 500 quid and he'll touch that. See, I almost swore, but I wasn't close enough to the beep button. And you see, I'm getting better at reining it in. Yeah. Yeah, so there we go. McRocklin, what technology did you use to shrink Tim down to fit on camera? It's all about perspective. I put him here, and I guess because he's slightly behind, it's all right. It's all right. 2 inches back, it looks fine. You're now could name yourself as a headless guitar man. This is true. I never thought that would be the you know, something that would happen. Before I played my first headless guitar, I used to think, like a lot of people, why on earth would you want to play a headless guitar? Walk past them and I'd be like, oh, that's just weird. And it all changes the moment you try one, and that comfort and that playability and everything, it just hits you. And then you're like, oh shit, okay, I get it. I get it. Yeah, other than 10s, yeah. But now they have special rules for my guitars. Always ship with 9s, no matter what. 9s. I have a neck through RG. That's an amazing guitar, and it's like $750. Not cheap, but alas, that's my rent. Yeah, I mean, yeah, absolutely. Sometimes it's not the money, it's just the right day of the week and the right people working on something. Taking my Spectre bass? What? Oh no. I saw that, you know, Pat, I saw that guitar, and because my bassist and, well, I guess previous bassist, and because he never speaks to me anymore these days, and I think he's retired from bass. So I'm going to refer to him as previous bassist, but he was a big Spectre guy. He loves Spectre. And I saw your guitar, well, your bass, and I knew straight away, I was like, yeah, that's a Spectre. What's the most you've paid for a guitar? Well, it probably would have been, are you talking to me? I don't know. But anyway. Oh shit! Oh shit, Sam, no way! Whew! Sam, that's exciting. Teasing me! Teasing me! I'm mad as a tease, but I'm excited. And the Dream Theater, yeah, that's him. That's him. JB, you know, to be fair, like, you know, I was a kid when I was getting those other guitars, and then shortly after that, I was endorsed by Ibanez, and then that was it. So, kind of like, you know, early days guitars, Gibsons, Fenders, early gems were probably bought, well, obviously from my dad, not me. And then once I started to become involved with the brands, then that was it. No more buying guitars. But I am like a big believer in literally just, if you have one super versatile guitar that does everything, kind of like this guitar here, then you know, you are set. You know, that's the thing. It's great to have options, but I think us guitarists are very much like that. You know, it's like we like to buy stuff. You know, we like to just buy stuff. I'm like that with like stuff. I definitely didn't need to buy a pair of those. I think, but, you know, I'll find a use for them. But I'm trying to be sensible. Do I have any rare guitars? I have a couple of Steve Vai gifted guitars, which are pretty damn rare. Yeah. I'm in changing. What? Oh, mate, ordering one in May. What a legend! Congratulations, man. What color would you go for? I am changing for another. Wasn't in love with it. Okay, sounds great, but we'll head to Chuck Lewis. Oh, is it Chuck Levins? Tomorrow to see which one I bring back. Okay. It's good to have bass. It's good to have a good bass, yeah. Well, I mean, I don't listen to Vi or Satch these days, but I do appreciate, certainly Steve. You know, Satch, I used to like the early stuff, and like once it went to his second to third album with Satch, then that was it. My kind of thing with Satch was over. But Vi, I think, continued to make interesting stuff. You know, but obviously that's subjective. Eric Johnson was probably, funnily enough though, the most listened to guitar player for a long time with me and my dad driving around in his car. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, love Eric Johnson. Lovely, lovely touch, you know. His No Choice and approach, really, really nice. Excuse me. I haven't tried TOSIN's new guitars. I tried his launch models. I broke one of them. I broke the trem straight out of it. I've told this story a few times, but I met TOSIN in like 2017 or 2018 NAMM show. And I was like, oh look, there's TOSIN's new guitars, let's try one. And I went fucking mental, shredding, going absolutely out of my mind, going crazy. And then boom, 40, 50, 60, 70 people just formed in the ABASI booth. The ABASI booth was packed. And then TOSIN's like, hey man, can I get your number? And I'm like, oh yeah, sure, TOSIN, no problem. And then every couple of hours, whatever he wanted people to pack the ABASI booth, he's like, hey Thomas, are you near? Can you come and play a little bit? I'm like, you know, all right, I'll come and hang with TOSIN, play a little bit. Boom, go absolutely mental. And I was going for it, and then I ripped the trem straight out of the body. Boom, pulled it out, and I'm fucking sitting there, and I've like pulled the trem out of TOSIN's new guitar, and it's fucking, oh shit, sorry guys. And then it was packed. But yeah, it's funny. Yeah. Yeah, Eric Johnson's fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, TOSIN's cool. Anyway, this was like, they had to take that guitar back to the custom shop. This is when it was like Frank and TOSIN and stuff. I really, really like Nuno Bettencourt. I don't listen to him, but damn, I definitely, you know, he's one of the guitarists that you just can't help appreciate, right? You know? And everyone cancelled the order. They just see me sitting there with the trem. I'm like, oh, you do, yeah, take this one. And he's like, here, man, I'll get you a 7-string, no problem. I'm like, fuck that. I ain't playing a 7-string, take that back. I'll catch you later, TOSIN. Give me a shout when you got the 6-string fixed. Next day. Hey, we got the 6-string fixed. Are you anywhere near? Can you come play? Man, I played like 6, 7, 8 times in the ABASI booth, you know? And then, but you know, the great thing was though, TOSIN knew a little bit about me, but he didn't know like much about me. And then Herman come over, and then I heard this guy going, blah, 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 blah. And then, you know, Herman was like getting hyped up and he's saying, you know, that's fucking Thomas McRocklin, blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking, who's that voice? I recognize that voice. But this time, I've never met Herman Lee before. And I'm like, who is that? So I'm like playing, and then Herman's telling TOSIN the story about, you know, me and my history and stuff. And I went over and I met Herman for the first time, and we just clicked right away. And like, I think like that night or the night after, we were hanging out with some Swedish metal rock guys in an arcade, like an arcade bar, went out for food. It was great. And then that's the night where we went from Anaheim to Hollywood in about 15 minutes in Herman's Porsche, roof town, 140 down the freeway, and I'm in the back holding on for dear life, screaming at TOSIN. It was such a blast. Really good times. You can't go from Hollywood to Anaheim in 20 minutes unless you're driving like Herman. It was good. And it was 3 in the morning as well, so that helped. Yeah, I think so. The Twilight Force guys. It was a good time. Such a like fucking troll station, Vivian mate. Yeah. I can't, mate. I would get wrist pains. I don't know how he does that. Oh shit, man. Yeah, I don't know what time it is. What time? I mean, we've been chatting for a while. I like the conversation tonight, though, guys. Shit. Sorry, guys. I'm just yapping and yapping and yapping. But yeah, it's nice. 2 hours, 32 minutes. Shit. Sorry, guys. Oh, I do like a bit, but I like a chat. I like a chin wag, as we say. Do you think you'll make your way back to NAMM someday? Oh, 100%. 100%. Not this NAMM for sure, but I think maybe the following NAMM is when I'll start to do something. I would love to take PolyChrome DSP. Me and Luca at the NAMM show. Yes, that would be amazing. Eating terrible food in a huge area that's just crowded and loud. But you know what? It would be so much fun. It'd be good. You see, you never know. You never know. Guitar rub, time check, on point. Thank you, JT. Yeah, you know, I think the last time I was there, it was the time before COVID, and the vibes, it was great. You know, I really, really enjoyed it. I played with Boss, Fishman, and Kiesel, and each time it was just swamped people. It was just really, really fun. I met so many online guys that I had, you know, relationships with. It was really, really cool. But yeah, I think it's going to take some time to recover to that. And I don't think it's going to be this year, for sure, you know. So maybe next year, the following year, is when we'll start to see the time where it's like, it's got those vibes back again. The videos of you playing at NAMM are wonderful. Some of them might be, and some of them might be terrible. I remember I played at Neural really, really early on like a Sunday or a Sunday morning. It was a bad time to play Neural DSP, very, very early. And unlike Boss and Fishman and other guys, they did like this headphone mixing because they were like in a weird place of NAMM where you basically couldn't make any noise at all. It was really like kind of surreal. That was by far the most awkward ones, like early Sunday morning gigs at Neural, like with people watching you on headphones. That was weird. That was weird. But the Boss stuff, the Fishman stuff, the Kiesel was awesome, even though I was like absolutely just, I was feeling a bit sick by this point, but it was good. Yeah, the sound police, this is true. Well, there we go, guys. Lovely to see everyone tonight. Honestly, I've had such a fun time. What do you think of the looks? Have we been looking okay? Remember, boom, this is what it looks like from the camera. And then, shamalaki. Are we looking different to the last streams? Bingo bango. You like the light sticks? Boom, boom, bam. I've gotten into trouble for volume in Anaheim. Yeah, easily done, especially if, you know, guys are there with like valve amps. Yeah. Yes, yeah. Straight from the camera, flat. This is S-Log 3 though, so it will naturally look, even though I've saturated it a little bit for S-Log, but bingo, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, pretty crazy. So this is the latest setups. So that took, believe it or not, about 4 hours minimum. Yeah, but I think it's at a good spot though. The stream kind of looks like content ready, if that makes sense. Because, yeah, we should host a PolyChrome Camp Masterclass. I like that. Yeah, we should do something. We could probably do that online, and then do something like central. Yeah, we should do something like that. Would be amazing. But we're gonna be doing PolyChrome solo challenges. That's gonna be fun. That's one of the things I would like to do on Twitch as well. It'd be good. It'd be fun. Lots of stuff coming on there. I like the shamalaki look. Lovely stuff. I like you. Well, guys, bran flakes. I think it's a calling. Bran flakes and bananas. And tomorrow night, it's all pizzas. Thank you, everyone, for the supers tonight. Very, very kind of you. Always appreciated. Always appreciate seeing you guys here as well. Dropping the support, dropping likes on the video. 136 likes on the video. Thank you, everyone, for the thumbs up. I want to give you guys a little old school. Braces, had the braces on here. You can't tell, but you know, those lips were pushed forward. That's the braces right there. So look at that, braces on there too as well. Thank you everyone for hitting that thumbs up. And Bran Flakes, it needs to be a song. Yeah. Luca's got some ideas, mate. Ain't messing around. Boom, boom. Oof. Let's talk about it, mate. Got some ideas. Yeah, everybody have a great weekend. Thank you, everyone. And boom, I think we will end it there. A little music singing out. What we got? A little happy dream stream right there. Lovely stuff. Thank you, everyone. Have a great weekend. I will see you back here real soon. And then we'll see you on Twitch for the next generation, for lack of a better word, of stream. Thank you, everybody. Good night.
He's got it out of control, lunatic on the scene, that's donated a lot of money. You might need to address him.